Kids Fairfield area weather forecast. Sunshine today, the high 65. Partly cloudy tonight, low 42. Mostly cloudy, 70 tomorrow. The outlook for Sunday, partly cloudy, high 65. Sunny and 68 on Monday, and for Tuesday, sunshine, high 75. Overnight low was 37, yesterday's high 67. Currently, humidity at 90%, winds are calm, and the pressure at 30.23. Right now, sunshine, we've got 41 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away? All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail, and your third fiancé didn't show. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Boom, boom. Good morning.
Good morning.
Love that song.
It's Friday. Woohoo! Thank God it's Friday.
You know, it's been a long week.
It seems like it has, yeah.
Mike Dreeth here. Tom Levine joining us.
And I'm Mark Turner.
That's Mark Turner right over there. There you are. How you doing, Tom?
I'm good. How are you?
I understand you ran into the missus last night.
I did. I did not see a painting of you, though. So
There is a painting of me, but it's
in the works.
No. I'm in a boat in the middle of a lake.
You're in the boat.
That's
okay.
me.
That's
it's not a
you.
very good likeness of me. I'm
I
out
see.
there. By
Well,
the way,
you didn't have an orange shirt on, so I didn't recognize you.
No, I did not. By the way, I'm now right now. I'd like to let everybody know, I'm looking for a weekend pizza delivery job to be able to take care of my wife's art habit.
Yeah, I think you're going to come away with
Yow.
4, maybe 5 paintings.
Thank you. I'm hearing that from you for the first time. I just knew we were going to be buying some paints. I don't have enough walls for all the paintings. My understanding is that I've
Well,
purchased.
they're not large paintings, but
By the way, Dr. Malt's going to be the judge tonight. Did you know that?
He was there
And
last
you know
night.
what?
What?
Here's a simple solution to not having enough walls for your paintings. Build a wall!
That's what I'm afraid of. You know, Dr. Malt,
Add on! Build a roll!
and
Come on.
as an extra, you know, if you win,
Yeah.
Jessica's going to take care of your spider veins, too. She's going to throw that in. That's being thrown in as a part of a package deal.
Now, let's make clear right here now, Carol does not need the spider vein treatment.
No. Her legs are silky, milky white. So, just thought I'd get that
Just
out of the
keep
way.
him out of Carnegie Square today.
Yes, those legs need not be in Carnegie Square.
That way you can
today.
pay for all the art.
I did the pork taco yesterday.
Was it good?
Yum. I had a
Shredded pork taco.
Shredded pork taco. Today's fish day.
Yeah.
Fish taco day.
Yeah.
But yesterday I had the shredded pork taco, mild sauce, sour cream, and I did the same with a Sancho. A Sancho without ground beef. That was my supper last night.
What about guac? Did you
No
put
guac.
a little guac on it?
No guac?
So
no
I
guac
did
on
that
it.
just so that I could review it here this morning.
Okay.
Right.
And as a critic, let me just say,
Yum, yum.
I'll be there again on Thursday doing the same thing. All right, gonna be my stand tomorrow morning.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you say what time did you say the sun's
it was
rise?
It was 6:50 today.
6:50. So if I get into
figure
the
somewhere in
stand by
that
6
neighborhood.
o'clock, I'm going to be good tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're going to be good probably.
It's a fall-proof stand now, you know,
All right.
as opposed to last
yeah.
year.
Right.
Oh, this is a fall-proof. Oh, there's
I'll
no
be
way.
asleep
you
by
can
6:30.
Still fall down the stairs.
Well, I guess I could, but I'm not. You know, it's not like I'm going to be. Drinking anything or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
And if I fall now, I just fall on the floor of the stand because
Yeah.
it's a great big stand now
You know, we
versus the floor of the forest.
told. Oh, okay. Well, the floor of the forest might be softer.
Well, it was last year.
Well, maybe not. It's been so dry here lately.
Right.
I bounced last year.
Bounced like a bumble.
You know, it's
Bubbles bounce.
today we started Show Us Your Rack
Yeah.
here.
And I saw a post on Facebook yesterday. Some folks did get some deer yesterday.
Well, that was a the one you showed me. That
was a doe.
It was a doe,
Yeah.
yeah. Contest continues through December 31st. You can upload your picture of a harvested buck to WFIWradio.com for display on the page. Now, listen, I just want to explain this because we've had this problem in the past. We have received photos from women who obviously don't understand the promotion.
Right.
Keep
And
them
we
coming.
You know, we mentioned it yesterday, but Chef Robert down at the Elks texted me.
Yeah.
He said they've got shrimp and grits tonight.
Oh.
And bread pudding.
Okay, well, I can see your little taste buds a tapping.
They're jumping.
Yeah.
They're excited.
Anyway, we're looking for
They're like little shrimp and grit jumping buds.
to the earlier point. We're looking for your pics of you and your harvested buck, not selfies from your bathroom sink mirror. Okay?
There you go.
Does that say it? Does that
Says it all.
That says it
I
all.
think it does say it all.
Says enough.
All right. So
or
there,
at least half of it.
hey,
Right.
by the way, what you win in the Show Us Your Buck?
Show us your rack.
Show us your rack. Not show us your buck.
Well,
Show
I'm
us your
just
rack.
trying to
That's
make
a
sure.
completely different picture in the bathroom mirror.
I just want to make it clear, okay? And Jessica will do your spider veins too if we pick you. One lucky hunter will be drawn from all the entries to win a Primos Double Bull Shack Attack Ground Blind. You can't fall out of that.
No.
Valued at $300. You can put it up in our parking lot. People will walk right past you.
Yeah. Won't even know you're there.
You'll be in the rack or the
The
blind.
shack attack.
You'll be in the
Rack.
shack attack
All
rack.
right, I think
Blind.
it's time.
Sitting on the bucket of bunk.
We need to speed this one up a little bit.
Yeah, I want to speed that up just a hair, yeah.
I think he's just a little.
Mike and Mark will be here. They'll have a lot of different guests appear.
Not really.
Yeah, we're just sitting on the bucket of bunk.
Someday.
Reading a magazine.
All kinds of junk. Sitting on the bucket
Using 8
of
squares.
with corn and coffee.
That's my average. 8 squares. I'm not Sheryl Crow. Birthdays today. Be ready, because I remember who number one is. Number one is Groucho Marx. Born 130 years ago today. He died in 1977 at the age of 86. He made 13 feature films as a team with his siblings, the Marx Brothers, of whom he was the third born.
Can you name all 4?
I can. Groucho, Gummo, Zeppo, Chico, and Harpo. There were 5.
There were 5.
5.
Okay.
And
4 brothers.
And then mom's name was Minnie. Dad's name was Frenchie.
Oh, I'm surprised it wasn't Frencho and Minnow.
Anyway, he had a successful solo career after he left the brothers as well. He did, of course, You Bet
You
Your
Bet Your
Life.
Life.
Yeah.
Say the magic word, and a duck will come down. You win $100, or
Now-
or a gift certificate to John's Butcher Block in downtown Fairview.
Now, is it true that they were a singing group first? Have
The
you not heard
Marx
the story?
Brothers?
The
No.
Marx Brothers.
I didn't know that.
Well, Harpo couldn't talk. How'd he sing?
No.
It's really good
They're-
harmonized.
They were a singing group, and then the mother and father, were sort of the managers, and they got sick apparently for 2 weeks. And when they came back to the act was a comedy troupe.
Not bad. You got a call?
Good morning. You're on Morning Coffee.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Are you there?
How?
Guess not.
Are you there?
Hello.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep. That better?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what do you got for us?
I remember Groucho, when the guy's laying there on the ground, and they said, is the guy okay? And then Groucho picks up his wrist, and he goes, either this guy's dead or my pocket watch just stopped.
All right.
He was wonderful. There's actually, he made novelty disguises. People known as Groucho glasses, a one-piece mask consisting of horn-rimmed glasses, a large plastic nose, bushy eyebrows, and mustache. Those things were hot there for a long while. He said he had 2 marriages. His first marriage, he had 2 kids. Now let's talk about the second and third marriages. Actually, he had 3 marriages. Okay. On the second marriage, Groucho was 54, and his wife Kay was 21.
Geezer alert. Geezer alert.
His third wife was actress Eden Hartford. They were married from 54 to 69. He was 64 and she was 24 at the time of the wedding.
Geezer alert.
A double
Alert.
I don't know that that's ever
a
happened.
double geezer alert. Usually they die before they get to the third wife. They just keel over. Oh. Also today, Bud Abbott was born 123 years ago. He died in 1974 at the age of 76.
And they still haven't figured out who's on first.
Straight man, the half of the comedy duo Abbott and Costello. That was one of their great routines, of course. Groucho called Bud Abbott the greatest straight man ever. Abbott crossed paths with Lou Costello in the early 1930s. Abbott was producing and performing in a burlesque show in New York, and Costello was a rising comet. They worked together for the first time in 1935. After an illness sidelined Costello's regular partner, they formally teamed up in 1936 and performed together in burlesque, minstrel shows, vaudeville, and stage shows. In 1940, Universal signed the team for their first film, One Night in the Tropics. That was the name of it. Despite having minor roles, Abbott and Costello stole that film with several classic routines, including an abbreviated version of Who's on First. Universal signed the team to a 2-picture deal. Their first film was called Buck Privates. In 1941, it was a huge smash hit. Now, relations between Abbott and Costello were strained by egos and salary disputes. In burlesque, they split their earnings 60-40, favoring Abbott, the straight man.
Yeah.
He got 60.
Yeah.
The funny guy got 40.
40.
But because the straight man was always viewed as the most valuable member of that team, there was eventually a change to 50-50 between Abbott and Costello.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Then Costello demanded 60-40 his favor. And there's where the break was. He got it, but that killed the team. They formally killed it in 1957. Bud and his wife Betty were married for 55 years. The couple adopted 2 children. Don McLean is 75 today.
Bye-bye, American Pie.
1971
Drove my Chevy
hit.
to the levee,
But the levee was dry.
Them good old boys was drinking
Whiskey and rye.
These'll be the days that I die.
That's not exactly the way that
No,
it goes, but
not exactly.
you were freeforming. You were
Yeah.
kind of rapping there
That's
for
right.
a second, weren't you?
That's right.
Anyway, 8.5 minutes. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
8.5 minute song, a cultural touchstone, it's called, about the loss of innocence of the early rock and roll generation. The other hits, that he did have other hits.
Did he?
Vincent. I remember that.
What a sad, sad song, Vincent.
It is.
Did he
Crying.
sing Starry, Starry
Crying.
Night? No.
It
I don't
starts
think so.
Starry, Starry
He
Night.
did,
Starry, Starry Night.
Roy Orbison's Crying. And Since I Don't Have You and Wonderful Baby were 2 other sort of hits. His composition "And I Love You So" was sung by Elvis Presley. He got Elvis to sing one of his songs.
Wow.
It was also recorded by Perry Como, Helen Reddy, Glenn Campbell, and others. Madonna also did American Pie. Did you know that?
I think I did know that.
Yeah, she did it.
Not quite as good.
It was
I
sort of.
interviewed.
She.
I interviewed Don McLean
Oh, yeah?
about 1983 WMAY in Springfield.
Okay.
It was good. He was very engaging. Of course, this was all about American Pie. Was about the deaths of Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and J.P. Richardson, of course, the Big Bopper,
Big Bopper.
in a plane crash in 1959. The day the music died is a reference to that death, that crash, that plane crash. The song was recorded on May 26, 1971. It was played for the first time in New York at WNEW-FM. American Pie was number one on the Billboard Top 100 charts from January 15th to February 5th of 1972. He was huge, a huge hit. In April of 2015, his original working manuscript for the song was sold for $1.2 million.
Wow.
Yeah. It was at a Christie's auction. Man,
It's a lot of money for scrap paper.
sure is. 2 wives, 2 kids. He was arrested for domestic violence involving his second wife, now a former wife.
Yeah.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah. Well, that kind of leads to that.
Sure does. October 2nd, 1920, the Cincinnati Redlegs and the Pittsburgh Pirates played the only triple-header in baseball history.
A triple header.
A triple-header.
Wow.
Reds won 2 of 3. 1937, Warner Brothers released Love is on the Air. That was a movie. Ronald Reagan made his acting debut in the motion picture. He was 26 years old. From
Dixon.
Illinois, where he was a lifeguard. 1950, Peanuts, the comic strip. Charles M. Schultz, published for the first time in 7 newspapers. 1953, you have to tell me who hosts this. This is one of television's great programs. Person to Person debuted on CBS.
Walter Cronkite.
Nope.
Art Fleming,
Nope. Edward R. Murrow.
person to person.
1955, Alfred Hitchcock Presents debuted on CBS. That was special. As was, on this date, in 1959, The Twilight Zone debuting on CBS. The show ran for 5 years, a total of 154 episodes.
And there were some big name stars in those
Right.
shows.
On this date, in 1976, John Belushi ambled onto the stage while Joe Cocker was performing on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
It was a great, great bit. 1977, the bodies of both Elvis and his grandmother were moved to Graceland. I always assumed that they were originally at Graceland. I didn't realize.
I think they were both buried in Tupelo, at a cemetery in Tupelo, Mississippi, originally.
So that was a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1994, John Mellencamp, also known as John Cougar.
And Johnny Cougar at
Johnny,
one point.
yes.
Then it was John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yes, it was. He did that for a while.
He's had 5.
The ever-evolving name of John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yeah.
John Mellencamp announced in 1994 on this date that indeed, he had suffered a mild heart attack. Mellencamp was a fiend. I don't know if he still is when it comes to cigarettes. And isn't he now? I think he's with Meg Ryan again.
I think
if
he
I'm
is
not
still
Is
mistaken.
he with Meg Ryan or is
they're
he
with-
with Christy Brinkley?
No. I didn't realize Christy Brinkley and him had been an item.
Yeah, I think they were.
Did Christy let you in on that?
Yeah. Well, when we talked last week, she was,
She got any problem with Spider-Man?
no, not really.
I could recommend somebody.
Talk about your silky smooth.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got a question of the day. A pretty good one, actually. I don't mind telling you. 2,200 people were involved. The Carnaby Square question of the day. You know, as much as I love going down to Carnaby Square, it's probably sometimes best that I stay out of there for a few days. Christy will call and say, need to make payroll, Mike. Say something bad about Carol. And then come on down. I haven't said anything bad.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm okay. The Carnaby Square question of the day. Carnaby Square, of course, the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield for nigh on to 40 years. The question, what word do you always misspell? That's MISSPELL. We'll be back with more after this.
Hello, Autumn. The Carnaby girls are transforming their store into fall. Introducing Bernie Mev Memory Foam, Casual Shoe, Booty with Stud Detail, and Black Mule. Sizes 6 through 10 starting at $50. Introducing Floral Ashley Tops Casual, Work and Dressy Styles. New multiple Spice Market Group, Teal, Chocolate, and Taupe. Also new Charlie B, Sisters, and Softwork. Be sure to check out their Facebook page. Whew! It's been a week of unpacking and steaming. Put Carnaby on your to-do list this week. You're going to love what you see.
With United Healthcare Medicare Advantage plans, there's so much to take advantage of, like $0 copays on primary care doctor visits and lab tests.
Wow.
Plus $0 copays on virtual visits.
Wow.
It's time to take advantage.
Wow.
To learn more, visit AdvantageWow.com. That's AdvantageWow.com.
Benefits vary by plan and area. Limitations and exclusions apply.
Wow.
When you get your flu shot at Walgreens, you don't just leave with a bandage. You leave with a badge of honor, because it means you don't just help protect yourself. You fight for the safety of the ones you love. It proves you'll do no matter what for those who matter most. Get your free flu shot with most insurance today at Walgreens and get a $5 coupon off same-day purchases of $20. Be a flu fighter. Defend your crew against the flu. Walgreens. Not valid in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. See coupon for restrictions. Vaccine subject to availability.
Stop at John's Butcher Block now through Saturday and save on items like whole chickens just $1.79 a pound, or get smoking deals on fresh and pure ground beef for just $2.29 a pound, and get sizzling deals on platter-style sliced bacon for just $3.99 a pound. Don't forget their boneless pork chops are just $2.99. John's Butcher Block accepts cash, check, and all major credit cards and link card, located across from the Fairfield City Hall.
Gatsby's Gaming Wayne County invites you to our Friday night event with DJ Mixtape Inc. Paul is out at Gatsby's every Friday night jamming out and mixing up your request. Every Friday we have $3 drink specials including Malibu Barbie. There's always a party at Gatsby's on Friday nights. DJ every Friday night at 8 p.m. We're here for your birthday celebrations, special occasions, or just a fun Friday evening after work. Gatsby's Gaming, Wayne County, 1476 Illinois Highway 15. Get your Gatsby on.
You know how they say the grass is always greener? Well, at F&B, it is. We're pleased to introduce Moolah Cash. Earn 3% annual percentage yield on balances up to $20,000 and 0.25% APY on remaining balances when you meet qualifications. You just won't find another cash cow like this. Give us a call or visit us at fnbcommunitybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC. $100 minimum to open. 0.05% APY is earned on all balances if qualifications are not met. Rates current as of January 23rd, 2020.
Hi, this is Bill Stevens with another time capsule quiz. Which month and year was it when the crew of Apollo 15 cruised the moon in the first lunar rover?
Okay, Joe, the rover handles quite well. We're moving, I guess, an average of about 8 kilometers an hour.
Just like in the owner's manual, Dave.
President Nixon went on TV to tell us,
I am today ordering a freeze on all prices and wages throughout the United States for a period of 90 days.
Local postmarks disappeared, and so did the Red Skelton Show. John Chancellor took over as NBC's anchorman, and here's what the radio was playing.
What is bigotry?
I don't know what bigotry is.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
I just want to celebrate. I'm so tired of being
riders on the storm.
Stick up, highway robbery is holler. Jump, cheep, we don't get fooled again. What you see is what you get.
When were all these songs coming out of your radio? The answer and a little nibble of the top song from the month and year are coming up.
This town is on the move, and we're moving forward with you, meeting your ever-growing needs with ever faster internet. Now we're taking our commitment to this town one step further. New Wave is now Sparklight, connecting people to each other, connecting neighborhoods to the world, connecting what's now to what's next. Sparklight. There's nothing this town can't do.
August 1971.
Donny Osmond and Go Away Little Girl, the top song of August 1971. This is Bill Stevens for tcapsule.com. Back soon with another time capsule.
Willow Creek Venue on Highway 45 south of Fairfield will host their first ever Fall Market Days on Saturday, October 3rd from 9 to 4. Spend the day shopping with local vendors, enjoying food trucks, and listening to live music. Save the date, this Saturday, October 3rd.
All right, we got an update.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit more about the love life of Johnny Cougar Mellencamp.
Because I get interested in what we're talking about here. In September 2015, Mellencamp started dating Christy Brinkley.
Okay.
In 2016...
The Uptown Girl.
The Uptown Girl. Billy Joel's ex.
Okay.
She has a thing for musicians, apparently. Then he broke up with her in 2016 and then started dating Meg Ryan again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then he broke up with her in 2019, and then in 2020 he started dating Jamie Cheryl, and she's a skincare expert who is 20 years his junior, and she goes by the professional name of Nurse Jamie.
Stop the circumcisions.
Oh, my. Oh, my. Well,
Nurse Jamie.
So that's what's going on with John Cougar Mellencamp. A lot of people go, let's turn on the radio and see what's going on with the president. No. Let's turn on 104.9, find out who John Cougar Mellencamp's dating these days. That's what we do.
Yeah.
And the question of the day, what word you always misspell? How about it, Turner? You going to fess up?
Apparently.
No, I want to know. What,
Apparently.
That's the word.
I always want, instead of
Abbott
an
or
L-Y at
Costello?
the end, I want to put an E-L-Y at the end.
Okay. That's fair. Mine is satellite. I never spell it right. Ever. I don't even try to learn. I just put it in wrong and let spell check take care of it.
Okay.
You?
I have a problem with the word chief, and that is mostly because when I have to spell chief, I also have to spell the word Keith. So I'm mixing up the I's and E's.
You know, the rule is I before E except for in Dreeth.
Okay. I'll remember that next time. That'll help me out.
My first job was a newspaper reporter. My first story for a weekly newspaper was the death of 77-year-old Otto Williams in my hometown. My lead, which I thought was rather elegant, Otto Williams, 77, passed away this week. Nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I spelled past, P-A-S-T-E-D. And no one caught it. Otto pasted away. His family still doesn't speak to me.
Well, they must have caught it.
Sure did.
Yeah.
They weren't happy. Oh, well. All right, Beverly was telling us that she's usually a good speller. You know, when I was in that newspaper, that dictionary was right there on the desk.
Oh, yeah.
The thesaurus right underneath
Thesaurus.
The thesaurus right underneath it.
Isn't that a small, reptile?
Yeah.
They died out eons ago.
Beverly's a good speller. Mary says the word definitely. So glad spell check has come along. Ellen says, does anyone use a dictionary anymore? 45 years ago, I lost my spelling ability while taking a shorthand class.
Yeah.
Yep,
Here's one.
I can understand.
Here's one. Rhonda. Worcestershire.
Yeah, because it's not spelled.
Worcestershire.
Yes. How about warranty? That's what Linda says. Always want to make that second A an E.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. I don't eat meat, so I'm a veterinarian. Thank you, Nate. That was a good one. Emily and Christy and David all use the word convenience as their problem.
Yeah.
Tammy says restaurant is a problem for
Yeah.
her. Rick says any word over 8 letters long.
Yeah.
I understand that too. Here's Charity. Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Yeah.
For the second time this week.
We use that all the time. Gordy has a problem in the proper use of Y-O-U-R and Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. He even spelled that wrong.
Now, Bobcat gave us one this morning.
Yeah, what was that?
Bayfunked or something like that.
Yeah, he gave me a word that I didn't even know.
I was like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay.
I misspell that one
Do
as
you
well.
use that in conversation very often?
Was it perfunctory?
No,
No.
it was not. It was like Bayfunked or something like that.
One I wouldn't use in common language. Here's Chet. Chet has a problem with the 3 twos. T-O, T-O-O, and T-W-O. Now, T-O-O means
also,
and T-W-O, of course, is the number.
Mm-hmm.
Clara says broccoli.
Broccoli.
Remember when President Bush, the first one, said, I'm president,
And I'm
I
not
don't,
eating broccoli.
I don't like broccoli, and I'm not going to eat broccoli because I'm number one. Larry has a problem with the word believe.
Yeah, that can get tricky with
Yeah.
the I before
I
E.
before it.
Yeah.
Tally says alfalfa. Member of our gang
Yeah.
as well as a
Yeah.
crop. So there you go. There you go. That's the question of the day. It was a good one, I thought.
Yeah.
Not bad, huh?
Good one.
Did you see where Mountain Dew is going to change, give you a different taste? Why are people messing with things that work?
Well, see, I saw that story too, and I don't quite understand. Is it going to be they're changing the taste of the soda, or are they coming out with a whole new product?
No, I think it's the soda. I mean, and here's the thing: we've already been a part of the molestation of candy corn on this program,
Right.
You know,
Maybe they should look back at the new Coke.
Yeah,
and
it
see
didn't
how
work.
that worked out.
Mountain Dew is heating things up. It's making a hot sauce, and the flavor will be habanero. Fans' choice, that out of 4 on a Twitter poll. There's no word yet when it'll hit the shelves, but the soda brand says it'll be released in limited quantities. Well, good for that, because I don't want a habanero Mountain Dew. I have a Diet Mountain Dew. You drink Diet Mountain Dew, too. There it is. There's the product. I don't want my Diet Mountain Dew to be habanero brand or tasting. By the way, they're also having problems at McDonald's. Did you know McDonald's had come out with a new spicy chicken nugget? Spicy chicken nuggets?
Yeah.
Spicy sauce, isn't it?
Well, no, there's a spicy McNugget. Then you get a sauce, and they're running out of the sauce.
Right.
They're also having problems keeping up with McFlurries.
Because the ice cream machine never works.
Isn't that the truth? Man. Disney is launching a bunch of new Star Wars products in what's called Mando Mondays.
Mando Mondays.
Yeah, it's coming out on October
Mandalorian.
26th.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Just 4 days before The Mandalorian kicks off Season 2. Baby Yoda became a star from last year's debut and will be on some of the new products. Mando Mondays runs through December 21st, so plenty of time for that holiday gift.
Now, that's a TV show, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's on their Disney Channel.
Disney
Plus.
Okay.
Now,
fine.
But it's going to be launching on Tubi or another streaming
I'm
platform.
not sure. But now, The Mandalorians, is that an animated show?
No.
Okay.
It's a regular...
It's a live action show.
All right. A New York pizza shop is offering comforting words if you want to kick an extra buck on when they deliver the pizza.
Really?
Okay, so let me just, there's no denying that the nation could use some encouragement right now.
What do they say? They pat you on the back? Oh, well, they can't pat you on the back, but
no.
Do they just say it's going to be okay?
I think so. One pizza shop is trying to cash in. Vinny's Pizzeria in New York. That's a good name for a pizza shop.
Hey, Vinny.
Vinny's a Pizzeria is offering.
My name is Vinny Barbarino.
Is it in Brooklyn or Queens?
I own pizza
Doesn't
place.
say.
Okay.
Offering comforting words for just $1. The new menu item can be added to any online order. The website says the delivery driver will look at the customer straight in the eye and say, everything is going to be okay, and you're doing the best you can for a buck. Here's the deal. Right here at this
extra buck
at this radio station.
You know what? If somebody wants to hire me to do that, I'll come to your house and knock on the door.
You give us right now.
Say,
I tell
you know what? Everything's going to be okay. Snap out of it.
You give us 50 cents here, we'll say, hey man, we love you.
Hey,
throw 2 quarters at us.
If you give us a few other things and give us a little time, we'll go, I love you, man.
I want you right now. Get up close to your radio. Get up real close. I want you to hear this.
A little positive reinforcement for today.
Get over it. Move on.
That's our positive comments for the day. Get over it. Move on.
That's my view. The Grand Ole Opry is going to have a live audience tomorrow. Did you know that?
Really?
They are going to celebrate the 95th anniversary with a live audience. The guidelines will allow 500 people to watch that show.
500 lucky people.
Now, is this in the actual Opry itself, or is this in the Ryman?
No, this is in the Opry.
Okay.
Dierks Bentley, Terry Clark, Vince Gill, and Lori Morgan are among the stars that will take the stage. That hasn't happened in probably since
months.
March,
yeah.
Right? And by the way, you have to wonder about this, because I saw these guys probably 10 years ago in Branson. The Oak Ridge Boys, the Oaks, are announcing a Christmas time residency in Nashville.
Ooh.
The iconic country band will settle in at the Opryland Resort starting on November 20th. Their residency will last through Christmas Day. The dinner show will also include a holiday meal while the Oaks perform Christmas hits and fan favorites from their catalog. That means they're going to do Elvira.
Well, yeah, they have to.
Papa,
Papa, mow, mow.
I saw them at Branson, and it was very unsettling because,
really,
yeah, I got there, Carol and I sit down, and we're in the theater,
right?
Okay, and it's like 10 minutes before the theater, and it's just the two of us,
right?
Then the buses rolled up.
Oh yeah. Because
and then came the super fans
and go to shows.
Oh no! In came the people over 85. Okay, so I mean, like the front row, the front 2 rows. You know, you used to have like lighters. That you put,
yeah.
These were like walking canes that were going back and forth with the music.
Tina and I chaperoned a busload of seniors down to Branson a few years ago.
How'd that go for you?
They wore us out.
Really?
Yeah.
Here's what happened.
They were all 40 plus older than us, and
they took an intermission.
Just wore out.
The last time we went to Epcot, we went with friends of Stephen Linda's, my father and mother-in-law's. They're 80 years old. They wore us out. They were like, "Don't you want to do this too?" Well,
no. I don't. I'm tired.
I'd like to have a sandwich right now.
Yeah, it's 4:00. I want the early dinner special.
Because it's bedtime at 4:30.
Right.
They took an intermission in the middle of the concert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every man in the sanctuary, excluding me, went to the bathroom. The Oaks had to stop. Actually, I texted it. I went out and took a picture. I took a picture of the line out front of the men's bathroom.
Right.
I put it on Facebook. Joe Bonsall saw it and reacted to it online. He laugh out loud. That's hilarious.
Oh, man. All right.
They had to take an extra long intermission just to get the line
Let's
done.
get everybody back
Everybody out of the
in
bathroom.
their chairs.
Okay,
We have
we'll take the
movie
stage.
trivia today.
Movie trivia.
Well, that sounds fun.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
Number one.
Mm-hmm.
What American director starred in several iconic European spaghetti westerns?
Okay.
I only know one name.
Number two. The head of what kind of animal is front and center in an infamous scene from The Godfather?
Okay.
The head of what animal? Okay.
Yeah.
Front and center.
All right. Number three, what TV show was Jack Nicholson referencing when he ad-libbed, "Here's Johnny"?
I got a
in The
pretty good
Shining?
idea. That's easy.
All righty. Number four, what critically panned 1984 country music comedy starred Dolly Parton and Sylvester Stallone?
Oh, that was an awful movie.
it
Yes, it
was.
was. It's now a cult classic,
Yeah.
by the way.
Boy, I don't know.
All righty. Number five, in which 1976 movie does Robert De Niro say, "You talking to me?"
You talking to me?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I know that one.
Next one. What's the name of the dance near the beginning of the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Okay.
I've never gone to see the Rocky Horror.
Oh, the midnight showing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show is great.
He's never worn fishnet stockings. That's what he's trying to sell
Yeah,
us.
that's basically it.
Never
yeah.
have. I got spider veins.
Number seven, for what movie did Steven Spielberg win his first Oscar for Best Director?
Okay.
All right.
Your imagery of my legs, that's what you're laughing about?
Oh, well.
No,
yeah.
okay, all right.
I'm just imagining you at Rocky Horror Picture Show.
No.
You know, throwing toast
Number
at the
eight,
screen.
in what 1950 drama does Betty Davis say, "Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy ride"?
I don't know.
Your seatbelts, boys.
All
It's
righty.
going to be a bumpy ride.
Number nine, what famous Los Angeles landmark is heavily featured in the movie Rebel Without a Cause?
Okay.
Okay.
And number 10, what Hollywood movie star plays himself in the movie Zombieland? We talked about him earlier this week.
That didn't help me.
And a show on Netflix.
That didn't help me either. I have problems remembering yesterday's show. Hey, I like that. Yeah. We'll be back after this.
I'm getting older. Do I need to worry about falling?
Yes, you do. Every year, 1 in 4 people 65 and older will experience a fall, and many result in serious injury. The majority of falls happen at home, so take a look around. Replace bulbs and add lighting to help you see obstacles. Remove things that can make you trip. Fix uneven steps and floors, and install handrails in bathrooms and on stairs. Consider balance or strength training exercises, which can help with agility. Get your eyes and hearing checked regularly. Changes in your hearing can affect your balance. To learn more, please talk to your doctor about steps you can take to help prevent a fall. You can also visit aarpfoundation.org or medicaremadeclear.com/falls. This message was brought to you by United Healthcare and AARP Foundation.
If you're interested in reaching every household in Wayne, Edwards, Wabash, or Richland County, then TOC Direct Mail can help you. Contact any of our marketing specialists to see how TOC Direct Mail can help you contact your customers directly in their mailbox.
Only one Supreme Court candidate, Judge Judy Cates, protected our community by prosecuting rapists, murderers, and child abusers. Born here, she's Southern Illinois' own Judge Judy and a fierce protector of our gun rights. Judge Judy is running for Supreme Court to kick politics and corruption out of our courts. Judge Judy Cates is an independent, highly rated, no-nonsense judge. Judy Cates for Supreme Court. Tough and fair.
Paid for by Judge Judy Cates for Supreme Court.
It's time to stock the pond. Let the Edwards County Soil and Water District help. They are having their annual fall fish sale now through October 7th. To place your orders, call, email, or stop by their office at 90 West Pine in Albion. They have channel catfish, hybrid bluegill, largemouth bass, and more available. For more information and pricing, find and like them on Facebook at Edwards County IL Soil and Water. All deliveries will be made October 22nd at noon. Call 445-3615 to place your order. Hello, Autumn. The Carnaby girls are transforming their store into fall. Introducing Bernie Mev Memory Foam, Casual Shoe, Booty with Stud Detail, and Black Mule. Sizes 6 through 10 starting at $50. Introducing Floral Ashley Tops Casual, Work, and Dressy Styles. New multiple Spice Market Group, Teal, Chocolate, and Taupe. Also new Charlie B, Sisters, and Softwork. Be sure to check out their Facebook page. Whew! It's been a week of unpacking and steaming. Put Carnaby on your to-do list this week. You're going to love what you see.
The influenza season is fast approaching. Because vaccine-induced immunity may fade over the duration of the influenza season, it is important that the influenza vaccine not be given too early. For optimal immunity, influenza vaccinations should be completed by the end of October. Call 618-842-4470 to schedule your influenza vaccination at the Fairfield Community Health Center.
It's here. The Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to your station's website, WFIWradio.com, and click on Big Deals. Here you'll find dozens of gift certificates for places like Three Chicks Fudgery, Act Tire and Auto, Boyd Furniture and Mattress Center, and Bullard's Farm Market and Bakery. You can shop 24 hours a day and save tons of money in the process. But you better hurry. You never know how long each deal will last.
Radar Weather is sponsored by Conard Financial Group at 510 West Delaware in Fairfield, with securities offered through Raymond James. Conard Financial Group, investing in the community since 2003.
Does your financial future depend on the performance of a single investment? In any type of market, allocating your investments among a variety of assets may help minimize risk. I understand the importance of asset allocation and can design a diversified portfolio based on your risk profile to help you attain your goals. For details, call me, Chris Conard, at 842-7855. That's 842-7855. Raymond James Financial Services, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Life well planned.
Your Classic Hits Fairfield area weather forecast. Sunshine today, high 65, partly cloudy, low 42. Mostly cloudy tomorrow, the high 70. Partly cloudy on Sunday, high 65. Sunny and 68 on Monday, and the outlook for Tuesday, sunshine, high 65. Overnight low was 37, yesterday's high 67. Currently, humidity at 87%, winds are calm, pressure at 30.25. Sunshine right now, we've got 46 here at the WFIW studios east of Fairfield. Radar shows clear skies all over the state of Illinois. Radar weather brought to you this morning by the Conard Financial Group.
Kansas.
Yeah.
Well, you've added some new bumper music.
I have added some new bumper music.
You demand.
Well, thank you.
You are.
I appreciate it. All right.
He's the man with the questions.
Trivia today. What American director starred in several iconic European spaghetti westerns?
It's got to be Clint Eastwood.
It's got to be Clint Eastwood, yeah.
All right. Number 2, the head of what kind of animal is front and center in a scene from The Godfather?
It's a racehorse, right?
It's a horse.
The horse's
I don't know if
head.
it's a racehorse, but it's a horse.
No, it's a racehorse.
Okay.
It's a really expensive racehorse.
All right. Number 3, what
It's
TV
a
show
message,
was
is what
Jack
it was.
Nicholson referencing when he ad-libbed, "Here's Johnny" in The Shining?
Of course, it's The Tonight Show.
The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
Number 4, What 1984 country music comedy starred Dolly Parton and Sylvester Stallone?
Boy, I can't.
Now a cult classic.
On whose part?
Well, do you belong to a cult?
No, I don't.
Then how would you know?
I don't know.
Unless I told you.
Tom, you got any idea?
I don't have any idea on that.
Rhinestone.
Rhinestone.
I wanted to say Rhinestone Cowboy, but I thought that for sure
No,
that was with Robert Redford, right? Wasn't that
Rhinestone Cowboy.
I thought it was with Robert Redford as the Rhinestone Cowboy, but go ahead.
I don't know. Number 5, in what 1976 movie does Robert De Niro say, "You talking to me?"
Is that Scarface?
Taxi Driver.
Taxi Driver.
Say hello to my little friend. That's Scarface.
That's Scarface.
Yeah.
What's the name of the dance near the beginning of the Rocky Horror
I'm going to have
Picture
to look
Show?
around. Do you
The Time Warp.
The Time Warp.
Let's do the Time Warp
I'm
again.
glad you guys need to get a life. That's all there is to it.
All right. Number 7, for what movie did Steven Spielberg win his first Oscar for
Okay,
Best
we've
Director?
collaborated on that. We were talking about that during the break.
See, he wrote down E.T., but that's not it.
It is not E.T.
And Tom said he thought it was
Schindler's List.
Well, Tom
That
is
true?
correct.
Good for you, Tom.
Tom chose wisely.
I did
That
not.
is not part of Schindler's List.
No.
No.
It is not. In what
That's the last crusade.
In what 1950 drama does Betty Davis say, "Fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be a bumpy ride"?
Do you know that? I don't.
All About Eve.
All
About Eve.
Yes. Number 9, what famous Los Angeles landmark is heavily featured in the movie Rebel Without a Cause?
Is it the Hollywood sign?
Yeah, that's what I would say.
No.
Griffith Observatory.
Oh.
Oh.
Remember, they're always
Yeah.
racing up by the observatory?
Yeah, okay, good.
All right, and number 10, what Hollywood movie star plays himself in the movie Zombieland starring Woody Harrelson?
I don't know.
Bill freaking Murray.
Bill freaking Murray!
By the way, what? Hold on a second. One other thing. Well, we still have a few minutes,
Do you
right?
remember- Do you remember? We talked about it
Yeah,
earlier this week.
we talked
and
about it
stories
because it was his
about Bill
birthday.
Murray.
I don't remember that.
Did you remember to watch Bill Murray stories on Netflix?
I did. They were
Isn't
really
that
good.
really weird?
It was weird. It was really good. It's a
documentary.
The guy he only gets to meet him once,
And he doesn't really get to meet him. He's just at the same ball game as he is.
Okay, the word that the bobcat has problems spelling is beatific.
Beatific.
Yep.
What the heck is that? Do you know?
Unless it's some
Bobcat, come in here a
unless it's
second.
some
You got to
relation
explain
to
this.
Beowulf. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Beatific.
It's a bay on the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
It's a beatific.
It's beatific. I read it as beatific first time I read it, so it was just a mistake on my part, and the U that doesn't exist stuck in my head. So I always think it's beatific with a U. It's not. It's beatific.
Use it
Is that-
Related.
is that-
beatific smile.
Spell it for us.
Beatific.
Could I have it in a sentence?
Yeah.
A complete sentence?
And what does it mean?
Related to the Beatitudes, blessed. If you're using it as an adjective, it could very well mean beautiful. I could smiled beatifically if you want to make it even longer and more George W.
That's not
Bush-like.
a complete sentence.
He smiled beatifically is a sentence.
The bride looked angelic and wore a beatific expression as she walked down the aisle. There you go.
And if somebody came up to me and said somebody had a beatific expression on their face, you know what I'd think?
What?
I think they were trying to
Somebody
use more than one square.
Somebody hit him in the face with a bay window.
Listen, you asked the question.
We got an answer.
That's a very real answer.
Do you ever use that word?
Not on the news.
I have used it. I have used it more today than I have this month. So
I want you to insert that into the headlines.
Gotta find
I'll try
a way to use that.
I'll try and work it into the court report. How's that?
Have a good weekend.
See ya.
All right. Take care.
Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. wouldn't you like to get away? All those nights when you've got no lights, the check is in the mail, and your little angel hung the cat up by its tail, and your third fiancé didn't show. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You wanna be where you can see the troubles on.
Alexa, play WFIW.
It's time for classic hits from WFIW.
News, talk, sports, and classic rock. This is the station listened to, not just heard. 104.9 WFIW.